Hello everybody, so I made the box yesterday and it turned out really good. I'm happy with it. I see the difference in letting it sit overnight and letting the glue set, and you know, it's much firmer, it looks neater, tighter, it's just better if you let it sit and dry. It makes a big difference. So now I have to decorate my box. And I want this box to be really pretty. And I have this fairy garden collection that I absolutely love. It's Nature's Garden. I believe it's, by Crafter's Companion. And this is going to add more strength to the box, but I have to choose my papers. And there's so much pretty stuff in here, right? Look at, I mean, it's an older paper pack. So it's been around a little bit. I like this one really well. And I just like them all. They're all so pretty. So there's 3 of each. I'm looking more for something like this, but I love these dots. But look what you gotta ruin to use the dots. That's what makes it hard with double-sided paper, right? And purple flowers. Look at that's pretty. That's really pretty for a background. You know? Honestly, I'm thinking that I might use this here for the background. Oh, I ripped it. Shoot. That thing about getting it out. Oh my goodness, I ripped it bad too. Okay. That for the background, but you know, I don't know if that other one will go with that. I don't think it's going to. Oh, it will. Look at that. That'll work. All right. So we now got more of this in there. And actually, yeah, no, that would be too busy. Okay. So what I need to do now is I want to do the lid first and make sure that's, because this is what's going to show the most, right? So the top of the lid is 4.5 by 6. Grab my paper trimmer. And I'm going to go to the 6 first. And 4.5. And then what I'm going to do, I have to have this today, so is I'm going to go ahead and glue it down like that. Give me a little bit of wiggle time. And if you're concerned about being able to get it down right and all that, the more glue you put on it, the longer it takes for the glue to set. So if you want to have more time to wiggle it around and move it, put more glue. You just have to be careful that the glue isn't seeping out all over the place, right? That's the only thing. Okay. And then this should be an inch, but it's a little bit under, so I might go 3/4 by 6. Is that my 6 mark? Okay, that's more than 6. So this is 6. Okay, so I'm gonna go 3/4. And another one, because I know I need 2, 1 for each side. It only needs to be a little wider than the 3/4, because that, well, maybe that's all right. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and take that 3/4. Boy, did that come out bad. Let me see if I can get it off. Ooh, see, it's already sticking. Hope that corner's not going to be a problem. Okay, and then, uh-oh, pushing too hard on it. Okay, and that's going to be 3/4 by 4, right? Or is it 4.5? 3/4 by 4.5. Okay, 3/4 of an inch. No, I need 2 of them, right? 3/4. For some reason, that seems smaller. But it seems the same size as that one. But a little smaller than that one. What did I do? Now I can't get it off, so I'm kind of stuck. Maybe it won't be noticeable. All right, there's the lid. Now the box. How tall did I make that? 2.5. So here by 2.5. That's not 2.5 though. What size did I make that? Is it not straight? It's not straight. So 4.25 is what it is. It's too high. Didn't I just say that that was the right size? Yeah, so why is this one? Okay, we're doing this over. I'm losing my train of thought. So 2.5, and maybe not quite 2.5 by 4.5. So I'm gonna go under 2.5. Under 2.5. I don't think this one's gonna be big enough. I might be able to get it to work. No. Let's see what I did. Yep. One notch under the 2.5. Look at that. Let me just check again. That is about 5.75, and that is 4.5. So just under 4.5. And then 5.75. So just under 2.5. No. 4.5. What is wrong with me? 4.5. And this one is 5 3/4. So that's a little too tall. That's just a little too long. Let's see. That one fits kind of perfect. Okay, so these just need to be the exact same size, that's all, as these. My box must be just off that little bit. This one's a little tall. This is the one that fits just right. That's it. Okay. That's weird. It's almost like one of my sides of my boxes is off a little bit. Which it could very well be. So I'm just gonna cut that little thin strip off. Didn't cut it. Still kind of a tiny bit too tall, but we're gonna deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it. Just when I think I got it right, I don't. What do they say? If it was perfect, it's not handmade. If it's perfect, it's not handmade. That's what they say. I don't know if I believe that because I've seen some, y'all have sent me some beautiful stuff that's perfect. Or appears to be. To me anyways. Okay, and that is pretty close to perfect. All right. I got my bottom coat down. Wasn't a lot of talking, huh? Aren't you amazed? Okay. There it is, the lid to my glue is what I was looking for. All right, so now the next paper. In a light, whoa, sorry about that. This was what I liked. I should have kept my measurements, and I didn't. And let's just see if we still like it. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, so these I want to make smaller anyways, right? So the lid top was 4.5 by 6. So I'm gonna go 4 by 5.5. So I'm gonna cut it at the 5.5 first. And then I'm gonna go to 4. Like that. These all kind of have a texture. These background papers, they have like a shiny thing that's causing texture. So I might have to put extra glue. So if you see me put a lot of glue, know that I realize it's a lot of glue. Okay. Now, let's see if that's the way. That was 3/4, so I'm going to go a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch, I think. Half an inch. So these will go on here. Just a little strip. And I'm going to kind of line it up with the top paper. At least for me, that's what I tried to do. Doesn't always work that way, but that's what I try for. The good thing about this paper is I don't have to worry about the direction of it with everything else my brain doesn't like to work for. I don't want to worry about also the direction of the paper right now. Okay. Now what I'm wondering is if this will go on here. Yes, it will. So what size do I want it to be? If these are 2.5 2. I'm leaving a pretty good sized border because I want that purple to show through. So 2. That looks good. Yep. Lines up pretty good. And then this one on this side. The good thing about these clear specks on this is the glue's really not going to show. Okay, that's lining up good. Okay. Got 2 inches by 4. Almost had enough. 2 inches. By 4. I missed these ends. Ugh. I thought that was going awful quick and easy. Yeah, because I missed one. Is that 4 inches? And 3/4 of an inch, right? Nope. That's not straight. What is that? It'd be 1/2 inch. I think that's what it was, a 1/2 inch, yep. Okay. So what was this? 4 by 1/2. That's not long enough. Nope. But I figured I better make sure. One half. By 4. Okay. All right. So here is my box layered up. There we go. Oh, this one's all crooked. And I can't get it off. See, they slip. And then if they slip, that's why we need to hold them instead of trying to be fast. It still looks good, I think. I think it still looks good. Hopefully that'll just look like the box is crooked. I don't know. I know I had them straighter than that, but that's hopefully not going to be looked at too much. Okay, and this has toppers, so I want to see if there's a topper way back here in the back that will work with it. Wishing you a wonderful time. Oh, there's only the one. The one designs. That blue is not going to work. That does, sort of. Needs something more, though. So maybe one of these backgrounds to bring it out, to step it up forward. Maybe that around it. Let me see what else we have. Not the polka dots. Ooh, that might look good. Yeah. I've had this paper pet for so long and I love it, and I always have such a hard time bringing myself to use it. But look, I think that's gonna work nicely, and it's gonna have to be fussy cut around it. Either that or I'll have to make it a circle. Cut out a circle die. I think I better fussy cut it. Okay. So I'm gonna glue it on. Leave enough room for some fussy cut. I'm gonna get around it and come back to it. Not my best fussy cutting job, I would say. Now it stands out. I don't know. Is it taken away from the box? Should I just leave the box the way it is? I'm making the border smaller. It seemed like a bit much on there. That looks better, but I'm still wondering if I should just leave the box the way it is. I might. I think I'm gonna leave the box alone. It's So that was a waste of time. I just put a bow, some ribbon. I have ribbon. Where do I have ribbon? I like the way that looks. So I just want to put a bow. Just tie it up. Here, I got ribbon here. Not pink. Oh, I have this stuff here. That kind of goes with it. The pink doesn't. This is not all my ribbon. This is just some of my ribbon. There's blue. Black is definitely not gonna work. I kind of like this for it. Either the blue or the purple. I think I'm gonna do that purple. Let's see how it works. This is the stuff that, was it Spellbinders had? Okay, hang on. I remember this. Make the cross at the bottom. I don't think this is enough to do a bow. This is made out of paper. Should tighten up. There we go. See if I can get this right. Nope, I knew I couldn't. I never can. All right. See if I can do it on the paper trimmer. Oh, wait. I gotta die. This will be perfect. You can tell this has been used It's even got a crack in it. Let's see if it works. It should. I think it will, but... I'm just going to write a little something on here. All right. Then I'll write her name on later. Yep, I need to try to tighten that bow. Is it paper raffia? Is that what it's called? Anyways. There we go. All right, everybody. So there is my package all boxed and ready to go. A little bow on it. Not a very strong bow, but it's a good enough. I should have put that tag more this way. Well, that's all right. All right, maybe I'll stick it more this way. That works. All right, everybody, if you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.